Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, today's story is about a young boy innocent, brave, and truthful. At first, it seems like a simple tale, a child refusing to tell a lie. But what followed was so extraordinary, it saved an entire village from destruction. This is not just a story, it's a powerful reminder of how truth, even from the tongue of a child, can change destinies. Hundreds of years ago, in a small Muslim village, people lived in constant fear. A group of bandits and thieves often raided their homes, stealing food, wealth, and sometimes even taking lives. The villagers were terrified. They prayed day and night for relief, but the attacks only grew worse. One day, the village elders decided, we must find a way to stop these bandits, but how? They could not fight them, they were too weak, they could not run away. This was their only home, and in the middle of this chaos lived a little boy, no older than 10, known for one thing, his honesty. He never lied, no matter what. One morning, the boy's mother gave him a small bag of coins. She said, "My son, I am sending you to your uncle's town. Use this money wisely and stay safe on the road. And remember, my dear, never lie, no matter what happens." The boy nodded. He had always been truthful, but his mother's words sank deep into his heart. As he set out on his journey, he didn't know that his honesty was about to be tested in the most frightening way possible. While walking through a forest, suddenly a group of bandits appeared. Rough men, armed with swords, surrounded him. One of them shouted, "Boy, what do you carry with you? Do you have money?" The child looked up, terrified, but he remembered his mother's words. He whispered to himself, "Never lie." So he answered bravely, "Yes, I have coins in my bag." The bandits laughed. They thought he was mocking them. "Do you think we are fools? Show us." They opened his bag, and to their shock, it was true. The boy had told them exactly what he carried. The bandits were puzzled. Why would a child, so small and helpless, speak the truth when a single lie could have saved him? Their leader stepped forward and asked, "Boy, why didn't you lie to protect your money?" The child, with tears in his eyes but strength in his voice, said, "My mother told me never to lie, and I fear Allah more than I fear you. If I lie, Allah will be displeased with me, and I cannot face him with a lie." The bandits froze. For a moment their hearts trembled. Here was a child, weak in body, yet stronger than all of them in faith. The leader of the bandits was struck deeply. His eyes filled with tears. He said, "Subhanallah, we, grown men, lie and steal without shame. And this child fears Allah so much that he refuses to lie, even in danger." At that moment, he threw down his sword. He turned to his men and declared, "From today, we abandon this life of sin. This boy's truth has opened my eyes." One by one, the other bandits followed. They returned the boy's coins and promised never again to harm the village. When the boy finally reached his uncle's town, he carried not just his mother's coins, but also the story of how his honesty saved an entire village. Dear brothers and sisters, what do we learn from this? Truth is powerful. Even the tongue of a child can defeat the hearts of hardened criminals. Parents' teachings matter. The mother's advice gave the boy courage. What we teach our children today shapes their faith tomorrow. Lying leads to destruction. The Prophet Muhammad said, "Truth leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise." A man continues to speak the truth until he is recorded with Allah as a truthful person, and falsehood leads to wickedness, and wickedness leads to the fire. Sahih Muslim. One believer can change many. Because of the child's honesty, an entire group of bandits repented and a whole village was saved. My dear brothers and sisters, never underestimate the power of truth. Even if it costs you something in this world, it will save you in the hereafter. May Allah make us truthful in our words, firm in our faith, and protect us from the dangers of lies. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi. Subhanallahi al-azim. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.